What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be breaking down how to run a perfect post corner route against off-man coverage. So this is going to be a big route that you guys are going to have to run a lot of, especially if you get to that next level. So today we're going to talk about the efficient ways you can run it, the IQ behind this move, and how you guys can sell this route and get as much separation as possible, okay? So I hope this video gives you guys some value. But fellas, today only on our website, we are having a $10 off sale on any product in our store. So you get access to any one of our products for $10 off. You guys use the promo code FIRST10. So if you use the promo code at checkout, FIRST10, you can get $10 off any product on our site. So check out that very first link in the description. You can stack products and still be able to get $10 off. So FIRST10 at checkout, fellas, Saturday only. Hope you guys can take advantage of this. Let's get started with this breakdown, okay? So now we're going to be looking at this post corner out here, outside leverage off man. So the big thing about this is what? Why is this DB outside leverage? Why is he giving me the inside leverage? That means because why? Why do you think? That's how you guys got to be approaching film. You got to be asking yourself these questions. Okay, he's outside shade. What does that mean? You got to have this checklist in your head. He's outside shade because he's probably got help to the middle. So that's going to be the situation like that. That's why he's outside shade, because we got help. We want to try, if they're beating us all day long from a defensive perspective, if they're constantly beating us with out routes, corner routes, comebacks, I'm sitting outside shade because I'm hoping that this receiver doesn't have a high IQ and he just runs and then he runs right into me, right? But if I attack his leverage, I can set him up with something, right? So this is one of those things where if we come off, my stem is super important, because if we got safety up to the inside, I don't want to just run up and break, because then I got this DB right on my hip and I got this safety right here. It's a very tough throw for a quarterback if I were running just a straight post. So we want to try to make it look all the same. So when I come off the line and I attack his leverage, the goal is to widen him out so I create some space for myself. And then when I'm running a post corner, when I break to that post, he's going to be really over anxious to drive on it if I sell this route correctly. I can't just run up into the route and not attack him. If I don't attack him, he ain't going to move. He's just going to sit right there. He's going to sit right on my hip, and I'm not going to be able to get any separation on this thing. So I got to square him up and be able to attack. So when he makes his break to the post, it all looks the same. Head and shoulder fake, cut is sudden. He's not lazy with the first cut. So many guys, when they run a post corner, they're lazy with the first cut. They take it for granted. They think, oh, I'm going to break to the corner, so I don't have to actually sell. Everything you run, every route you run has got to look the exact same. So when I break to this post now, it's got to look the exact same. So I take off, it's 3 steps. It's 1, 2, 3. And you see how his shoulders and his hips are both committed on that 45-degree angle? That's what alerts this guy, because where is he supposed to be watching? An off man. Hips and off man. So he sees your hips and your shoulders break to the inside. He doesn't just want to give you this free post. He wants to drive on this thing. He wants to break on it. So I got to make sure that I actually sell it. And another thing that's a key indicator for a DB that'll just make him sit right there is if I'm choppy with my steps into that post. I break off this post right here, and so like let's say he goes here, that first step, it's choppy. Second step is choppy. Third step is choppy. He's right in stride, and that stride, that body language, and committing your shoulders and your hips will get this guy to drive. Now, one thing he could have maybe done a little bit better here is maybe give those eyes to that quarterback. You snap those eyes, that sells this thing even more, but the eyes aren't important unless you bring your shoulders and your hips and you're actually in stride and you have speed, because when you slow down and you sell, so many guys will sell with their eyes, but that's all they do. Like their outside shoulder, outside hip are both drifting upfield, but they're looking back with their eyes and they're like, well, why didn't I get open? I sold it with my eyes. You got to sell with your eyes, your whole body. You got to have speed and you got to stay in stride. That's what's a recipe to get this guy to commit. And if he wants to sit on the outside like this, fine. Next time we run the play, it's not always going to work sometimes, because they're just going to be in the right spot at the right time. Next time I run this, I'm going to come out with the same stem and I'm just going to break it off to a post, and that quarterback's going to see it and get it out early. We're going to make that guy eventually turn his hips. This is set up from a post that we run throughout the game. So this is a great example of how you guys can get out. And again, when we come off that break, it's so important that we accelerate and we win that race back to the ball. It's always a race to that ball, so I could go make that play. That's a hell of a catch as well. Let's watch the thing again, full speed one more time. Great job coming off the line, attacking the leverage, widening the DB, breaking to that post, and then getting back out on this corner. Great route here. Great catch as well. All right, guys, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to leave those in the comments below. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Always appreciate the feedback. Helps me come up with new ideas for videos, so I always appreciate it. And also, fellas, $10 off sale. Use the promo code FIRST10 at checkout. $10 off any program, no minimum order subtotal that you guys got to meet. So any order you guys have in the store, use the promo code FIRST10 to get $10 off. I'll see you guys next time.